Hey guys, it's Scrawny3 here with another Grand Theft Auto Online video. Now in this video, I wanted to show a money glitch or money method where you can gain a lot of money in a little bit of time. And it's very simple, so let's get right into it. So the first thing you basically need is any car that you can customize off the street. So I have this Lampadati Felon right here. It's a street car. And also, it's worth mentioning, you will need a friend or someone else that's willing to help you out with this. My friend right there, he's helping me out with this, so he's going to be basically waiting outside while I go into the Los Santos Customs to customize it. And if you don't know, I'm at this Los Santos right here, this Los Santos Customs. So after that, also, before you begin, you might want to be in a closed friend session, which is what we're currently in. An invite-only session also works, but if you're in a public lobby, you might get interference from other players, and you might not make much progress if other people interfere. So after that's all done, you basically want to drive your street car into the Los Santos Customs.
What's wrong with her now?
And once you're inside the Los Santos Customs, you're basically going to want to upgrade the car as much as you can. So by buying all of these maximum upgrades, I'm maximizing the value on the car at the same time, so it will sell for a lot of money. One thing you probably don't want to buy is the explosives, because if you're not looking to make any money, then I guess you'd want to blow up the car, but otherwise it wouldn't be a very good choice. But everything else mainly is worth buying because it will increase the value of the car. Another thing you don't want to add though is loss or theft prevention. Adding a tracker to this car will ruin this process and it will not work in the end, what you're trying to do. So avoid the tracker and full coverage. You don't want to buy either of those, but everything else should be fine. Everything else is fair game. Anything that adds value, like I said, because in the end we're going to want to selling this for a lot of money.
Picture perfect suspension.
So once you think you have all of the upgrades you want to add, you're basically going to want to let your friend know that you're coming outside, because the key to this method is that as you're exiting the garage, you're going to want to close the application at the same time.
These tires are hardcore.
So basically, now that I'm basically done upgrading everything, I'm going to be ready to exit the Los Santos Customs. Now, the important thing to this part is that when you're exiting the Los Santos Customs, you appear on the outside of the shop and you begin to fade in and out basically until you turn to a solid color once again. Your friend will basically tell you as you're fading in and out, and right about when you're turning into that solid color again, that's when you want to quit. So have your friend alert you as you're doing that, and then if you quit just in time, you should be able to leave the application and return, and your car will still be there as if the transaction never even took place. So I'm going to leave the garage in about 3, 2, 1, now. Alright, so we just rejoined the session, and this will be the session where my friend was when I was originally customizing the car. So the next thing you want to do, at this point I would have had upgraded the car, and then I just left. I closed the application just when my friend told me to, as I was exiting the garage and I was fading in and out. And now I rejoined the session, and basically my friend has been following the car around that I was in. And see, now he's over here. And the car was being driven around by the NPC self that I was. So now I'm going to have to take out the imposter in the car and go reclaim it for myself. But it's important that while you're gone, your friend follows around the car and make sure that he doesn't lose sight of it. Because if you lose sight of the car, it'll probably just be gone or not being able to found again. So I'm approaching my friend now. He's been following around the car ever since I closed the application, right as I was leaving the Los Santos Customs. And there it is. There's the same car I customized originally. And I'm just gonna grab this imposter from the car and take the car for myself. Just like it originally was, same exact car. And now that I have this car, I can bring it back to the Los Santos Customs, and I can either add a tracker or insurance if I want to keep it. I can store it in my own garage, or I can actually sell it and make profit, pure profit, because all of the transactions I made before basically weren't processed properly, and it's as if I got this car for no money whatsoever, and it's completely free. So now I will be able to go back and sell it, which I will do right now, and make 100% profit. And if you actually look back earlier, I will have the same amount of money that I did before I even began upgrading the car as I do now. In fact, I'll momentarily have more money because I'll be selling this upgrade car that I basically spent no money on. So it's a quick, easy way to make money, as long as you have a friend around to help watch your car and tell you when to leave at the correct time, then it's perfect. So I'm repairing it, sells for easy $150,000, and that's it. So now I'm selling the vehicle, and I just made $150,000 in profit, that easy. It doesn't bypass the 45-minute wait, but you should be able to store the vehicles and accumulate a lot of them to sell over time if you want. So that's really it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Big thanks to Rodent here for helping me out with this. He has a channel of his own, I'll link it in the description. He makes GTA videos as well, and they're pretty awesome. But anyway, thanks for watching again, and I hope you took something out of this video you didn't already know how to do. See you later, guys.